Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to be back. Hope you guys are doing alright. It's another day, and yeah, I'm excited to get into the stream. There's a lot of attacks I want to get over, including Legends and CWL. Hope you guys are doing alright. Jerry, what's going on? Planet Atiao, what's going on? Damien, Bhujia's clan, and Wix, it's good to see you guys early. Day 5 is here, which for us is the end of the week, and unfortunately we do have another loss. It's our third loss of the week, and it comes down to really just a few fails. And just like usual, I will be going through every attack from our side. We have a few pro players on our team, and it has been a difficult week, I gotta say. It's been I think that Legends 2 is a little more difficult than people are giving it credit for. And that's evident from the fact that pretty much every single pro player I invited to play with us has failed. And yeah, so first I do want to start the stream with the lower leagues, because this is the only other CWL I'm participating in. I will try to clear a couple bases quickly, and then we can get into the Titan 2 action, which I know you guys are looking forward to. Hi, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. And I don't actually speak Portuguese. I don't know how to even say that in Portuguese. That I only speak English. I'm gonna send a quick message in the chat just to respond. Snokey, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Give me one quick second. I'm just pulling out my translator. There we go. Alrighty, and so yeah, I'm taking a look at a couple of bases. I guess I'm gonna pick the easy ones. This one's already flagged. It's flagged by our Town Hall 17 Legend League player, so I do have good faith that he can clear it. He is definitely on the leaderboard somewhere, and I think he's using Hydra, and I do think he has good chances for Hydra on this base. He's probably gonna bring the blower and just hit like the multi-archer tower. I can see that happening. You just have to manage the revenge tower with totems as well as a long shot. I assume he's gonna have the queen and the duke working together over here, and then just send the dragons over here. That's what I'm guessing his plan is. I know he thinks a lot like me when it comes to the Hydra. That's what I think. And yeah, I guess that means we can just take some easy bases here. I really don't have to think much for this. I'm just gonna get it done quickly so that we can get right into Titan 2. Sorry, it's okay, bro. I just feel bad that I don't speak your language. Some Dingleberry said Electro said Titan 2 to 3 should be easy. Yeah, right, bro. If pro players are failing, then I don't know what to say about that. I think that Titan 2 to 3 is way above his pay grade as an Electro League player. I'm switching to an account to donate myself. Give me one quick second. Shirag, hello, what's going on? You've been busy this week? Oh, you said you've been asked this week. I totally misread that. Yeah, it's been a tough week for a lot of clans, especially because the competition in Titan 2 is very tight at the moment. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are doing alright. I guess I will take a quick moment to mention the bugs once again, because even though it's our last day, I know some of you guys have a few more days of CWL left. And so one big bug is with the blower together with the backpack. So let's take a look at number 6, right? I figure he's gonna be attempting to use a blower on this base, and so the biggest thing the biggest reason I noticed that this bug happens is essentially when the Duke is interacting with the enemy heroes. I think that when he gets aggroed, that for some reason the backpack doesn't want to activate. I'm gonna leave a message for AK actually, just to let him know. Yeah, so there's been multiple instances now where people will have the blower and the backpack equipped, and then they'll press the Duke ability and only the blower will go off. And that's obviously not ideal. That's not intended to happen. That's all I want to say about that bug. It's pretty straightforward. At first I was thinking it was totally random, but now after seeing a few videos of that happening, I notice it always happens when the Duke is fighting an enemy hero. So that is the first bug, and the second bug, I mentioned it a few times already this week, but it's with the global chat. And when you have the global chat open while you also have an active request for CC troops, then sometimes receiving those troops will crash the game. And so before you go into CWL attacks, you want to make sure you quit the game, like completely close it, and then at that point open it and then go into your CWL attack. That's essentially the second bug. I guess we can also talk about potentially this other bug we have with the hero journey. I do think that they have it mostly fixed, because I checked my account earlier and I received a bunch of rewards that I should have received. So I think that it's mostly fixed, but I don't want to say that and then be wrong. And I do have good faith in Supercell that if it's not fixed yet, that they will fix it pretty soon. I'm really actually cutting it close here with the Fox, but if I can get the Town Hall, I will. There we go. Very nice, nice recall there as well. I managed to pick her up right before the Gigabomb Blast of the Town Hall forced her ability. Just got to be careful redeploying her, making sure that she gets healers immediately or something. I probably should have waited until the Healing Tome. I'm just going to use the Healing Tome now, just to make sure that the RC has some sort of room not to get melted. Obviously, the Town Hall is the most crucial target, right? So it was nice to pick that up in the charge. And yeah, I think the rest of this is just swag. If I'm not mistaken, I don't exactly see any more serious resistance on the base. The Town Hall Poison is essentially the biggest thing. So yeah. An easy triple here. This is, I would call this a warm-up. I'm not so sure if it's a warm-up because it's a little too easy to be a warm-up. I haven't got my hero journey stuff yet on both of my accounts yet. Hopefully people are, yeah, so I got mine, but I haven't even opened it on my other accounts just in case it's still bugged. And yeah, it's not something I really want to go through. The only accounts I gotta say which I haven't had any issues are the ones which I have that are fully maxed. So that's what I think about that. Leo, what's going on? Yo, Doom, Titan 1 secured. Actually, that's a good question. We are closer than you might think to potentially like just maintaining the league rather than getting promoted. Although it comes down to my attacks, I definitely need to put in some good hits. And yeah, that's really all I can say about that. I'll go into more detail. It's really actually not as scary as you might think it is. Like, the truth is, in 6 attacks, I need to score 16 stars. So I have to get at least 4 triples. Oh, it looks like I might not be in this war. Yeah, I guess I'm not from this account. So that was the only attack I had to do. I'm glad that's over with. So yeah, now let's go into our Titan 2 Day 5. And I'll show you guys how today went. Unfortunately, it is a loss. But the truth is, if we won, we would have gotten a chance for first. But this clan, CWL, did an insane job getting 45 stars. They are the only clan which scored 45 in this entire group. So GG's to them. And it's unfortunate because we had a chance to defeat them on day 2, but I kind of choked. I ended up failing a hit with too low percentage. If I had kept the percentage up just a little bit, then we could have won. That's what I think. 16 and 6 got to lock in. Yeah, so I'll show you exactly what it is. So right now, Hayes wins, and so they get a +10. So they're gonna finish the week with 253 stars, 7,410%. CWL wins. They're gonna get +10 as well, but ending the week with 241 stars. And then the Exiled, I think they won, so they get +10. They'll finish the week with 236 stars. And so essentially our main competitors are is this clan Lekasizer, and they have 227 stars. They lost against CWL, putting up an insane 45 stars on them, and we have to catch them now 15 stars. And so I technically could score only 15 if I'm able to keep the percent high, right? I have 6 attacks, and so you add like 600%, then that puts us at 7,284. And so there is definitely room for percentage as well. And so that's why I feel good about our chances to promote. I think that we will finish ahead of this clan. And so, yeah. But that is beyond the point, because before I go into the plans I have for the remaining bases, I want to show you guys the attacks. And actually, I'm down to show you guys some attacks from the enemy side as well, because they did definitely do some nice ones. I was watching some of their hits live and I thought it was pretty cool. So anyway, let's get into this first attack from Victorio. He's kind of been having a rough week, I'll be honest, but today he did redeem himself quite nicely with 3 triples. He had 4 accounts participating with us, but after his early struggles, he opted to take one out to put my 6th account in. And so that's what happened there, but at the same time, he did pull through nicely for us today with 3 triples. And this is the first one. So very nice Duke charge here. He picks up the CC. And I'm assuming he's going to get the Town Hall with the rest of the chains as well. And yeah, this was a really awesome Duke charge. Loses the Fox there, but it's not a huge deal. He essentially got his primary targets, which was the Guardian, the Town Hall, and the CC. And there goes the RC. And obviously a clean entry for the Dragon Riders right behind this Fire Spitter, although the Fire Spitter just got eliminated. And look at this Duke, man, it's still going. This is definitely one of the best attacks I've seen from him all week. Very cool. 6 clans in the group and you got 4 clans promoting? Yeah, that's how it is. We have 4 clans promoting in all of Titan 2, Titan 3, and Champ 1. And so even if you end up with a small group, all that does is just eliminate the last couple spots. And so thankfully nobody in this group demotes, which I'm kind of happy about, because all of these clans are absolutely insane. I don't think any of them really deserve any kind of demotion. You know, it is possible to say that we could have ended up with a demotion ourselves if a couple more things did not go our way. So yeah, that was this attack. Very super clean Duke charge into Dragon Riders. And here's this attack. This is from Faizi. Unfortunately, this one is a fail. He opted for Queen Charge Super Bowlers. This is what he's been super comfortable with lately. Although I gotta say, if it were me attacking this base, I would be struggling to find a decent entry. I'm not so sure about this wall break here. I feel like it should have been at this intersection. That way he had a better chance to pick up the Revenge Tower potentially. Because I think that he could have made pathing there, especially with engaging the enemy CC. So he opts for this corner, I think, just to try to set a simple funnel. Here comes the CC troops. It's 6 Headhunters and a Furnace. He drops the Invis and the Poison. But this baby dragon ends up pulling out the Headhunters out of the Poison spell. And yeah, to be honest with you, this is, even though it sets a small funnel into like the back of the Fire Spitter and into this Ray Shower, it's just not that great of value, right? We've seen charges from Fuzzy where he picks up like the Town Hall, the Guardians, and all the heroes and all that kind of stuff. But he didn't get that here. Send my regards to my city Voltron team. That's cool. I'm glad that you're watching from Brazil. I'm sorry that I don't speak Portuguese. But yeah, we have some good players on the enemy side, which are also from Brazil, like Celinho and Achilles. I assume there's a chance you're from the enemy team, which is cool. And so yeah, this one got shut down big time. That's just how it is. You with a Queen Charge setup, you definitely need a little more. At least if he had killed the CC, maybe he had a better chance. I'm not so sure about that actually. But anyway, let's move on to the next hit. This is Victorio. Second attack, he went for, I think this time was with the backpack. He's got 2 Quakes, the Phoenix and the Fireheart. Which this is a good Duke combo if you can manage to keep the Duke alone. To be honest with you, a third Quake would have potentially gotten the Super Wizard Towers, That might have been a missed opportunity, but it's also a trade-off, right? Like, do you want to use a third Quake to grab 1 defense, or do you want to potentially bring an extra, like something like a totem spell, which could save you from something more dangerous like the Revenge Tower? I do like the funnel that he made from the Super Wizard Towers, as long as he gets a good overgrowth, which this one's pretty decent, then he should have easy pathing through this area. I'm using a translator to communicate with you because I don't speak English. That's okay. I'm really enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. Obrigado. That's like all I know how to say. Yeah, very nice attack. He manages to pick up the Revenge Tower with the Duke. And the Totem spell together with the air bombs manages to take it out. And a swag freeze, very nice attack, I gotta say. So even if he did bring a third Quake for that Wizard Tower, it didn't make a difference in the end, obviously, with that swag freeze. And this is Destro on number 4. He's got Zap into throwers, although I think that this Zap Quake is really more so for, I was gonna say the backpack, but it doesn't seem like he has the backpack here. Seems more like he's gonna actually go for a traditional Zap Quake. Going for the Lava Launcher and the Poison Tower, and I guess a Builder Hut. It always amazes me that he goes for entries like this with the throwers, and he makes it look so effective. Because typically with Zap Quake into throwers, what you see is that they start with a Warden Walk, and then set a funnel using just only the Warden, and then they add the throwers in. But for Destro, this seems to work just fine. Here's the Duke with the Stun Blaster and the Phoenix. The only drawback is that he also runs the Sneezy, so sometimes Booze here will kill his passive ability, the Royal Rampage. That's essentially really the only drawback to using the Duke with this particular combination. I started playing this game recently. I'm going to Town Hall 8. That's cool. That's very cool. Town Hall 8 is still very early on. You have many years ahead of you. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying, but it's fine. And so, yeah, cool attack from Destro. He always makes this army look so effective, even though every time I use it, like Zapquake especially, it never looks this good. It always ends up time failing or something. And maybe that's the issue with doing a Warden Walk at the beginning, is the time. So, a Swag Invis here, very nice. Very nice attack from Destro. Jace, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. It's good to see you here again. Here is Victoria with a third attack, and this one was definitely... I called his first attack like one of the cleanest hits I've seen from him, but now that I see this, I definitely think this was in fact the cleanest attack I saw from him. He drops an E Titan to pick up the enemy Furnace and just the enemy CC troops. He also has a poison spell. And so here with the Rocket Loons, he's not only setting up the Fireball, but also a Flame Flinger. There's tons of Flinger value up here. So it was nice that he opted for something like that. And there is Fireball on the Scattershot to pick up the Lava Launcher. And the Expo is actually very nice that he managed to get both the Expo and the Lava Launcher. I think at this point there would have been some double Expo action on the Warden eventually going into the multi-gear. But he did a good job at spreading those Quakes. And yeah, you can already kind of see how the base is about to get absolutely dismantled. Once he picks up the multi-gear here, he's just gonna drag the warden along with the queen. This is very typical for this kind of an approach with the strategy. 3 ice golems all at once. I would trickle them in personally, but still this was good. A good plan to deal with the town hall. And here's the RC to take care of hopefully the monolith and the fire spitter. Hustle, hey, what's going on? You haven't gotten affiliated yet? Nah, I'm definitely still a small Twitch streamer. That's where I'm at. Are both your clans ranking up? The Titan 2 is, yes. Since when is YouTube chat letting Twitch chat take over? I know, right? Kind of funny. Yeah, very nice attack from Victoria. I gotta say, this was super clean. No issues. The queen makes it to the end alive. And yeah, just super minions to finish, and a swag revive and a swag invis. I loved this attack quite a lot. And yeah, so this clan I think we can rank up here if my attacks go well, but the other clan I have doubts about because they've kind of been day 1 was good, but then after day 1 it was just loss after loss. So anyway, here is Undertaker on number 8, attacking with Duke Charge into Super Bowlers. This one did not go through. He's trying to go for, I'm assuming that's the monolith he wants to go for. You really have to be careful over here. I definitely would have been thinking about some kind of a redirect. He misses it though. Miss redirect. Sabita, hey, what's going on? Can you visit my base? Yes, I do want to, you know, go through all these replays first. But later in the stream, we can definitely go for some base visits. Green Eternity, I've got that down saved in my bookmarks. That's crazy, bro. I'm surprised that we are in your bookmarks because we're definitely more of like a family clan. When I say family clan, I mean like we have many clans in our family. Not like a literal family clan. So that is pretty cool. And so yeah, this entry into the monolith, it was good. He got clean pathing right into it. I don't think he lost any bowlers from it. But then at this point I started to get nervous because I was like, it's not exactly clear whether he's going to end up making it to the revenge tower or not. And so he drops a rage here to try to make it through the town hall area quickly. But there's still an enemy guardian over here, and yeah, you can kind of start to see now that things are moving more towards the north of the base. He revives the Duke once to try to get this value over here, but he misses it. There's just too much heavy fire. This is just a tough area to try to revive the Duke. You need other troops cross-tanking. And so yeah, at this point the torches expired, and I was like, uh-oh. He does have another rage spell. I wonder if there was some way for the bowler to get some bounces over this wall here. I do like the timing of the revive because it was while the revenge tower was being tanked. Unfortunately, it was being tanked by the giant, which was low health. If the giant was healthy, then maybe there could have been a better chance. But yeah, he also dropped the rage spell here, and that was definitely a lesson learned, is that you can't drop the rage spell together with the Duke when he's alone, because the Royal Rampage does not stack with the rage spell. So yeah, that one didn't go through, but it was a good attempt nonetheless. And here's Faizi on number 9. Hamza, where are you? I know, he's usually here now, right? He might be busy. It's all good. This time he opts to go for a queen charge into the town hall. I do like this a lot. This was one of those bases I wasn't so sure about what to go for. But seeing everything here like this makes it so obvious that you gotta go for a queen charge like this. So a good base identification there. So he picks up the enemy prince, the enemy duke, the town hall, and the guardian. And I think at this point all he wants is just one of those fire spitters. Maybe he'll try to pick up the king. That would be cool. He does. And then a recall, right? Ah, he misses the queen. Wow. So this he managed to recover, I guess. Wow, that's just a little bit of a misplaced recall. There's the entry with the super bowlers, and then he redeploys the healers. I'm glad that he didn't forget that after losing his queen like that, because I think a lot of players would panic and forget that they have the healers, because they think, oh, my queen just died, I completely missed the recall, but he still has the healers. A couple nice rage spells, especially to get through the lava launcher, the revenge tower, the monolith. And you do have to be careful about this area with ice golems. You want to make sure that everything at least makes it across the walls, and in this case they do. We've got all of the super bowlers now on the last layer, and that is exactly when the torch expires, so it was definitely a good timing for the warden ability. And yeah, at this point he still has a revive spell. He must have been feeling good at this point, knowing that he pulled off mostly a successful recovery. There's the spiky ball, and he might end up swagging the revive. I'm not sure if he does or not. He revives anyway. It could have been swag, maybe. Not so sure. And yeah, nice clean hit despite losing the queen right there. He still managed to pull through in the end. Basically likes going for clutch recalls. He does, I gotta say. I think he is a little bit too much of a risk taker sometimes. That's what I think. And here's Temper. Unfortunately, this ended in a 1-star. This is the combination he's been using all week with the Phoenix and the Stun Blaster. He goes for an arrow to pick up those sweepers, and he sends the Duke over here with the Queen. This Warden ability is a little sus. It's just so early, you know? It would have definitely been better to use it while he had air bombs crafted defense, Rage multi-inferno, stuff like that. I feel like he was trying to concentrate too much on covering everything in the aura. There's the enemy CC. This is definitely very anti-air CC. Seeing headhunters, witches, and a furnace. That's typically quite difficult for air troops to manage. So this base was definitely well set up. And yeah, at this point you really want the Prince helping out, because the Prince has a lot of DPS, but he ended up being right here and just continuing this way. And so yeah, that is essentially how this ends up missing the Town Hall. He revives the Duke. Unfortunately, the freezes are not enough to help him out. The enemy Prince, even though his HP is low, he has a high DPS. And so if something like the offensive Duke is being tanked by the Logger Guardian, which has a lot of HP, then the Prince can do good damage. And yeah, it's so unfortunate. I think that the offensive Prince had a chance to fight back, but he got sniped by a black air bomb. And so yeah, 92%. I think here was the final. Maybe 93%. Yeah, 92%. So, unfortunate from Teamper. He's been solid all week, but he misses there. And here's Hiroya. This is his 5th triple of the week. And he is opting for Duke Charge into Dragon Riders. This is what he runs in Legends 1 as well. He is definitely a very high-ranked player. With this combination, I assume he's trying to pick up the Fire Spitter. Yeah, he's putting a baby dragon and a couple rocket loons there so that the Duke goes directly into the Fire Spitter. He still has a couple invis left. I think he's going to extend it at least to try to get some damage on the logger. Yep. It seems like the Duke is a little more magnetic to the enemy heroes and CC and stuff. I think that we all know this now if you've spent any time with Duke charges, especially with the Fox. Very nice Duke charge. Drawing out the CC, although at this point it was only a furnace and a few archers, so you can pretty much assume that it's going to just be ice golems remaining in there. I wonder at this point where he sends the RC. It's right there on the right. And then here's the ability, I think. It should be soon. I guess he's just going to hold it for as long as he can. There's the Warden ability. And yeah, there's the RC ability going for the Revenge Shower, or the Monolith actually. Although that does put him to Phoenix. And here comes the Ice Golems. Not exactly ideal that his RC went into Phoenix like that. He definitely lost a few spears there. I don't know why that was so hard to say. There's a totem, and I think he's got a swag overgrowth. It's just overkill. The pathing was so clean from that Duke charge. Very nice from Hiroya. Swag overgrowth. And yeah, a couple small mistakes didn't really even phase him in the end. Very nice attack. Daredevil, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. And yeah, I've just gone through all of our clanmates' attacks, and all that's left to do now is to go over the remaining bases which I have to hit. And if I do well enough on these hits, then we will promote to Titan 1. So definitely got to try my best there. And Savita, you asked for a base visit. Let me give you a quick base visit. I swear if you're like a Town Hall 10, bro. I really want to see players a little more high level, because I don't think that it benefits lower players much to have base visits. Yeah, Town Hall 12, bro. Yeah, you have a long ways to go, is all I can say. I mean, I can give you advice on what to upgrade, but the truth is that if you just give yourself even just a few more weeks, you could fix this rush. A few more months. It's not a crazy rush. Not too bad, actually. The Eagle's level 1. If you're going to upgrade anything here, it should probably be the Eagle and the Infernos. And yeah, no comment. I mean, there is really a lot I can comment on, but all I can really say is that it's going to take you, you need patience to get through this. Jack, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Dave Devil, I thought your name was Daredevil, but it's actually Dave Devil. All the best for your hits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How was my day? It was good, actually. I had a visit to the vet, which was okay. It wasn't like a tragic visit. It was just more a checkup than anything. And so I'm glad that was okay. That was from my rabbit, which I rescued not long ago. Okay, here is Seleno's base, and for the most part, I am going to be bringing Backpack Arrow. I don't exactly want to stray from what I've been so successful with lately, especially in Legend League. I've had tons of success with the Backpack Arrow combination. I have 4 accounts in the global top 100 for the end of day. And so yeah, so my plan here is to grab the CC and the Multi-Inferno and the Spell Tower by sending the Duke from 12 o'clock. And I think that if I shoot the arrow from this gold mine, it should be pretty easy. I'm going to drop my Quakes not over the Spell Tower because that will go down without any Quakes, but I'm going to drop them in such a way that covers this one builder hut. But I do need two Quakes to at least touch the Infernos. So I can probably just drop the Quakes right on top of this gold storage to be able to get all of my primary targets. If I can get the lava launcher, that's cool, but if I can't, it's not a huge deal because obviously I'm sending Hydra through the base, which has no issues dealing with the lava launcher. I guess essentially the biggest objective for the Duke once he comes down to the 6 o'clock side is to pick up this fire spitter. If he can do that, then he's definitely done a successful job. And then Hydra over here, over in this area. Four fails. Yeah, unfortunately we had a 1-star. So I think it was really like two stars and a 1-star. But hey Amaresh, good to see you, bro. And Hari, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. You want me to check your base real quick? I can totally give it a quick look. I really want to take it easy today, guys. I don't want to rush it through my attacks. And the reason for that is because it comes down to my attacks whether we promote or not. So these bases do kind of help me stay calm. These base visits. Town Hall 11. Let's check this out. Yeah, Town Hall 11. You've got a long ways to go. I like that your heroes are at least up to a decent level. I think this is max for Town Hall 11. It's always nice to see lower Town Hall players looking after their heroes because there's so many levels, you gotta kind of stay on top of them these days. Although I think that these levels can get done pretty quickly now. So your base is looking good. I don't have much to say other than it's going to take a while before you get to the level that the rest of us at the top are. It's probably going to take years. I don't know if you're getting gold passes or not, but they will help. If you get gold passes, you can cut down a 3-year progression time down to like a 1.5-ish, something like that. Is it an engineering base? Is that what it is? Let me check again. I want to check one more time. I didn't exactly notice anything interesting there as far as engineering bases go. It looks like you're missing the eagle, actually. Now that you mention it, I didn't even realize that. I hope you still have access to this, because I noticed that the expos are dead. You don't have Infernos either. Yeah, I really hope you still have access to this. It seems like you do. So that's pretty cool that you managed to keep this base. Let's see, this tree is from 2022. So this is definitely a few years old, which is pretty cool. Samajwa, hey, what's going on? You want me to visit your base? Sure. Yo, we can get Titan 1 after your attacks. Yes, we can. I need to get 15 stars out of 6 attacks. Angry Bull is my main buddy. That's awesome. Sam, Town Hall 11, and a typical looking base for Town Hall 11. See how your heroes look. They are fresh out of Town Hall 10, I think, with these levels. Seems like you have been trying to progress through the walls quickly. I feel like you can get through these walls in just a few days now, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's see here. You have the Prospector, so I assume that means you're getting gold passes. That's good. Those gold passes will definitely help a lot, especially once you get into the later town halls. Then no worries, let's go in July month, search CWL on first day itself. Well, here's the thing is that we did search this Titan 2 League on the first day as well, only like 10 hours after the signups began, but we still didn't get matched until the very end. It took more than 36 hours for us to find a match. That's how that went. Okay, so here is this base. This is a base I've seen quite a lot actually, although it looks a little tweaked. I think that this Revenge Tower positioning is a little different. But the way I'm going to hit this is I'm going to drop 1 Quake over this Builder Hut and then 2 Quakes over this Scatter Shot. And then shoot the arrow from this Archer Tower. And that should pick up the CC. But dropping the backpack from up here will also do projectile damage and trigger the Invis Tower. And so typically how it goes is that I'll send my Hydra into here and then the Duke will fly over to the Ricochet. And then I freeze here once and then drop rocket loons to pick up these defenses. And then eventually troops from my main push will continue throughout the base. I do have to remember to use an overgrowth pretty early over here because this monolith together with the air defense can shoot down my Duke pretty quickly, especially the fact he doesn't have the Phoenix means I can't exactly pick him, like rely on him for value around those defenses. So I'm probably going to use the overgrowth to cover the Infernal, the Monolith, and the air defense, and then leave stuff like the Fire Spitter and the Expo exposed. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, I can get through the rest of this pretty simply. Especially a poison spell over the enemy heroes and a totem spell behind the Revenge Tower. I think it should be pretty straightforward. I've seen this base a few times in Legends 1 and never had any issues with it. That's what I think. Dhoom, if you create a new account, are you going to max every Town Hall or strategic rushing? I would definitely go as fast as I can to Town Hall 18. Or I guess Town Hall 19. Depending on when I make that account. Which I guess in a way is considered strategic rushing, but I'm going to be upgrading everything. I don't have any plans to make any new accounts anytime soon, just because the truth is, honestly, it's just not worth it. I already have 6 good accounts. And yeah, so my plan for this base here is to hit the backpack arrow over the Monolith and the Revenge Tower, or I guess the CC and the Revenge Tower, and probably shoot the arrow over the Builder Hut. So I should test for Teslas in this area, and go for an early entry into the Monolith. I think that should work out. I do have to be careful about the placement of my Warden because he's been really having this issue lately where he likes to follow the Queen and the Duke and go this way to the left. And on a base like this, if things go absolutely poorly, then it could 1-star. So I have to be very careful about my placement of the Warden and make sure that he's going more directly towards the Rage Tower and nowhere near the other stuff. That's what I think. And Dave Devil, you want me to check your base? I will, for sure. I was thinking that, but it's a lot of gems. Then again, I don't use gems really on anything. Not sure what you mean. After so many events, it's every week. It's tough to. Yeah, there's too many events, and there's still. I gotta really say that they haven't done a good job of helping players with the ore economy just yet. Like the hero journey was a step in the right direction, but it's still not enough. I will say that. Definitely still not enough. There's gonna come a point in time where there will be too many equipments for any new player to ever catch up on, even with the hero journey and actively playing wars and actively buying event passes. They're gonna have to eventually dump extra money. That's what I think about that. You should upgrade him. You'll save a lot of time on heroes. Upgrade who? You guys are asking about something? Oh, are you talking about the helpers? Do you think upgrading the Builder's Apprentice is worth it? Yeah, all of my 6 accounts, like my main accounts, have all the helpers max. And they definitely do some good work. It's nice to use him on the heroes. And Dave Devil, let's take a quick look at your base. Town Hall 18. Nice to visit one of these. And yeah, your base is looking good. You have mostly everything maxed. You're doing the monolith now, which is good. Working on the heroes as well. You might be doing some kind of strategy with the RC, I'm guessing. I don't know if you have other builders on the other heroes as well. Like maybe the Warden. But you're doing a good job on this base. Not much for me to comment other than potentially your rank. It's a little low. I think that with a base like this, you should have a defensive capability in Legend League. And yeah, that's the nice thing about this weekly tournament format, is that you do get a chance to upgrade your heroes. Let me check your helper hut. Do you have the Prospector? I don't see a Prospector there, so you might not be on gold passes. I'm guessing you might not have gold pass. But still good that you are upgrading the heroes. Looks like you're also working on the new spell stuff, like the new spell and the new troop. Trying to get those unlocked. I don't know how I feel about the Ruin Witch. I don't exactly think it's going to help so much. I went to Legends and then dropped down because of defense. That makes sense. Doom, you think a new Town Hall 18 can promote to Legends 3? It'll be difficult, but there are Town Hall 17s in Legends, so it's not impossible. One of my clanmates is a Town Hall 17 in Legends. Let's see if I can find him here on the leaderboard. Yesterday he wasn't showing up. Not sure why. I thought that was unusual. Maybe because he wasn't signed up for the week or something. Yeah, I guess he might not be signed up just yet. It's only Tuesday, right? And so there's another day or two to sign up. But he was in our other CWL that I just did that one attack in. Okay, and here's this base. I accidentally skipped it, but here it is. And so my plan for this base is actually, I gotta say, it's a little risky because of the enemy queen. And the reason I call it risky is because my plan here is to, together with the backpack, is to use the flame blower and hit the revenge tower and the multi-inferno. And the reason I'm okay with this plan is because it saves me a couple of quakes, and also the fact that I don't have any a good anchor for the arrow. I can try to check to see if there's a Tesla down here, but I did scan the base and unfortunately nothing came up. So this does seem like a fresh base out of some kind of a base pack maybe, or potentially he built it himself. Not too sure. Clash Pusher Rank, hey, what's going on? Long-time viewer now, I think a year? That's crazy. This is my brand new purely Clash of Clans account, so that's cool. Nice that you have been supporting the channel so long, I appreciate that. Dave Devil, my Warden just reached 83, getting Elixir and going for one more level on 85. Yeah, you just, it's home stretch for you and that Grand Warden for sure. So, to be honest with you, I'm really mostly nervous about the enemy queen because the Duke has this bug where when he picks up aggro, from the enemy heroes. Sometimes the backpack doesn't go off. It's definitely risky, especially that I'm well aware of that bug. But I notice it happens when he fights the enemy prince and the enemy duke. I guess I can try to hope for the best that it won't happen with the enemy queen, but you can't just assume, I guess. And so yeah, I want to go for an entry into the monolith to make all of this work. I guess the question is what I should do with the queen after, or if I should potentially bring the RC. That's a good question there. Crochet, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Sorry I'm late. It's all good, bro. You're not crazy late. I haven't started my attacks, so no worries there. Okay, and so this base, essentially what I want to do is I just want to hit the Revenge Tower and the Multi-Inferno here. Those are easy to pick up with the backpack. And I guess go for an early entry into the CC, so I drop my Hydra over on this left side here. And I do have to be careful about the funneling over here, because this is another one of those situations where the Warden could potentially end up going to the right, following the Queen and the Duke. So I guess to prevent that from happening, I could snipe this mortar quickly with like a couple rocket loons, so that once the Duke ends up at this 12 o'clock side after the backpack, he'll go to the mortar. And then, yeah, hopefully he'll just end up going to the Super Wizard Tower and all. I can support him well here with totems and rocket loons. So, yeah, that's my plan for this base. I'm gonna use freezes over here on this Rage Tower, like the Rage Scatter Shot and the Rage Multi-Inferno. And then just try to manage this area. I guess maybe I can bring a skeleton. Could see that working out, but I definitely need a good overgrowth over this area, especially to deal with the opposing sweeper. Definitely need a good overgrowth. I don't exactly see any free way to pick up the to like pre-trigger the Rage spell towers, other than maybe bring in like a Lava Hound to go to the air defense. That can work, but that's a big commitment. 30 housing space just for a trigger on the spell tower, because the pups are eventually gonna get melted by that Multi-Inferno. That's my plan for number 13, and here is number 15. This is the last base. This is Achilles 3.0, and my plan for this base is to hit the CC together with the Rage Spell Tower. I'll drop 2 Quakes like over the spell tower, and then another Quake over on this Multi-Archer Tower, so that all 3 Quakes can touch the CC. I do have to get a good placement and timing. That way, whatever builders are in the area will potentially repair themselves first, or other defenses nearby. Because this arrow from this mortar here should be able to pick up both of the CC and the Multi-Inferno. Do have to drop a couple rocket loons on this mortar, or maybe just a baby dragon or something, or a regular dragon. And that way, once the Duke ends up on this 6 o'clock side, he'll go directly to the Ricochet. And yeah, that is my plan for that base. I do think this is probably going to be the easiest one out of all of my 6 attacks, so I will probably go for this one first. That's what I'm thinking. Kasam, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Use the new troop? Absolutely not. I will not touch that Ruin Witch, because that thing is just not that great. That's the honest truth. It needs a huge buff, and to be honest with you, I don't know what Supercell was thinking when they decided to give those Ruined Knights a decaying HP. So yeah, it definitely needs balancing. That's really all I can say about that. The Angry spell has potential. Actually, what base was it? What base was it? Was it number 12? That's a good idea, I gotta say. I could potentially see value from the angry spell. On this base. That would be good, right? Okay, so I guess what I can do is try to snipe the mortars and stuff, or the archer towers, and then drop an angry spell over here, together with the Duke and the Phoenix. And so once he's over on this other side, he'll end up with a potential chance to pick up the Logger Guardian, especially with the Phoenix. That's I'm glad that I had thought of that, I suppose. That might definitely help, especially because I'm saving spells by bringing the blower instead of the backpack combination. That could work out. Hey bro, can you attack Builderopolis on single player really quick? It's super fun. Nah, I finished all of my single player stuff. And hey Sire, good to see you, bro. Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Let's switch to this other account. And I think I'm ready to go for the first attack. And yeah, by the way, here's my Legends reset for the previous day, global rank 39. Very cool. I'm currently 256 at the moment, but that's because other players are getting their hits in. Be back in 2 minutes, it's all good. Faisy, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Use Sneaky Goblin plus Angry Spell. What would I use that for? I don't exactly see any base where that would be any value. Maybe I'm wrong. Been busy the last few days, couldn't really join the stream. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I have it on YouTube as well if you want to just go watch it back. But no worries. Yeah, so essentially after the backpack, as long as I hit the CC and the multi-archer tower, this should be a free triple. That's what I think about this base. I can try to replace a freeze for a skeleton spell to try to get some coverage from this monolith. A little early on, I have to make sure I place the skeleton spell not directly on top of the monolith, but at least a little in front of it. That way the multi-infernal doesn't absolutely melt it. So yeah, let's get that ready. And so yeah, this will be the first of 6. Hopefully I can get this to go through. And thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate that. I've just seen now that Huzla followed me on Twitch and Liam Smith subbed on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Definitely keeps me going. Okay. I think we can just go right for this, right? Let's go for it. I guess first things first, I do want to snipe the mortar over here. Like this, and then put another dragon as a bit of a counter funnel, I suppose. There's the Duke. And then the arrow, I do hit the CC, but I missed, unfortunately, the multi-archer tower. I guess that's not a huge deal. Gonna use the early healing tome there. Hopefully the Duke can continue that way and extend the funnel a bit. It should help out. And then I think I can go ahead and put Overgrowth here now. Let's use poison over the enemy guardian. And then a totem behind him anyway. There's the orb, and yeah, this is an easy triple. Very nice attack. Very easy base, I gotta say. I've seen this base quite a lot in Legends 1, and this approach has always been very reliable. I'm surprised they decided to run bases like this in CWL. Got a swag revive and a swag freeze. And that is 1 down. And there is a total of 5 more to go. Yeah, pulling off a plan, doing something different feeds our inner soul. I know, right? I know, right? Especially with new spells and stuff. Alrighty, I definitely want to be careful in my next few hits, so let me take a look next at some of these bases. Try to figure out which one is the easiest. I think I might go for this one next, actually. This one's actually quite easy. Let's go for number 7 next. Let's see as well here, what else do I have? Kind of want to make sure all of my accounts are getting the stars that they need. I think I'm good, actually. It looks like this account, Chaos, was the only one that was behind on stars, and that's because it was out from day 1 and day 2. I swapped it around with Havoc on day 3, but then we ended up putting all 6 of my accounts in. So I guess not a huge deal there. Let's switch over. Who 1-starred there? It was Teamper. Can you believe that? The 2025 World Champion of Clash of Clans did a 1-star. Very surprising. But if you want to see the attack, then just rewind a bit on the stream. I went through all of my mates' attacks all at once. Looks like I'm getting some nice defense already. I've got a minus 21 here. That's going to help. I'm minus 26 from a guy named Lo from Kayak. This clan, Kayak, is definitely one of the top clans out of Italy. I bet you if I switch to the Italian leaderboards, we'll see them. But seeing those defenses is very nice because that will help me get boosted into the top 200. I had a rank reset of 316 on this account. And if I can get this account into the top 200, that would be my 5th one. I already have 4 up there. I have 4 in the top 100, actually. Definitely killing it this season. And let's continue. What base was it? Number 7, right? Yeah, so drop 1 quick over this builder hut and then 2 over the scatter shot. And then essentially just don't miss the arrow, right? That's the plan. This arrow also hits a couple air defenses, as long as I don't miss it, which is very nice. Helps the Hydra out a lot. And I'm getting the Wi-Fi signal, so I hope that doesn't mean I'm getting it on my computer as well. My phone doesn't have it, but that's the last thing I want, is to disconnect from my CWL attacks. Why though? Attacks while drunk? I'll show you. Will you promote? I have 5 more attacks, and I need to get 12 more stars. Actually, if it comes down to only 12 stars, then it comes down to percentage. So essentially we're up against Lekasizler because the Exile gets a plus 10 from winning today. And so our the next clan to get knocked out of the promotion zone is Lekasizler. And so that's who we're up against. They're currently 12 stars ahead of us. And I have 5 attacks left. I just did 1, which was a triple. Handle acting like a big shot Clash player in the chat. Not so sure. Not so sure who's acting like a big shot. But yeah, this 1-star from Tinker was kind of crazy. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that from him. He's been doing well all week up until today. And it's just how it goes. I think that the truth is that Legends 2 is tougher than a lot of people give it credit for. For example, Tinker now has 13 stars. Victorio on each of his accounts has a miss. Destro has a miss. Hiroya, he did do perfectly, but the truth is he attacked a base which was already hit. So that didn't help, but yeah, I remember in Titan 3 I was keeping an eye on his attacks. and he ended up missing. You know what, Kurdistan just won against the top clan, Hayes Sporting, is that true? Yeah, you're right. That's true, that did happen. They must have had some mistakes on offense. Okay, let's look number 7 now. I think as long as I don't overthink things, it should be pretty easy. So let's just go for it. Okay, so first I want to drop a dragon over here to try to set somewhat of a counter funnel. And then I gotta remember to drop my quakes correctly. Drop the Duke, and then the Archer. Queen over the Archer Tower, how poetic. Now I do have to be careful about this Logger Guardian. Let's get a freeze here, and then a few rocket loons. I guess just 3 is enough. Let's drop this overgrowth now. That way I don't run into any issues with the monolith. Let's use the poison over all the enemy heroes. They're all nicely stacked together. Nice totem there. And yeah, it looks like my Skywagon ended up getting sniped, which isn't ideal, but oh no, there it is. There's my Skywagon. I can also pick up the monolith here as long as the Skywagon is able to send out, I guess, 1 more barrel. Is that enough? It is. Very nice. And so swag another revive, swag a totem spell, another easy triple. Hi George. My cat has just come to visit me. Victorio, hey, it's good to see you, bro. I appreciate you tuning in onto the stream. It's always nice to have your company. You did a great job today, I gotta say. Wow, so clean execution, thanks so much. Yeah, I remember first seeing this base ran by Gaku in Legends 1, and it's a little different from how he ran it. Like, the Revenge Tower had a different positioning. I've seen also the Revenge Tower here where the monolith is, but I've done the same approach every time, and I haven't had any issues. There was one time, I think in Titan 3, I attacked that base and it came pretty close. And the reason is because I was late to drop the monolith. Or I was late to drop the overgrowth on the monolith. And so the monolith ended up sniping my Duke from over in this area. And so in this case I swagged the revive, but I ended up having to use it in that attack. So it's kind of what happened. This time no issues, thankfully. Obviously this comes down to whether we promote or not, so I'm glad that we're not having issues, right? This account is my lowest ranked account at the moment. I did go minus 311 yesterday, which wasn't good. I saved a couple bases. These first 5 hits I did on the stream yesterday, but then the last 4 I kind of choked. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not so sure if I'd be in the top 1000, even if I did a plus 311. Like, I don't think plus 0 was enough for me to maintain my position in the top 1000. I think I definitely needed a 320, which is always difficult. I do it pretty often these days, but it's still not easy to do on command, you know what I'm saying? Our rank was saved because of you yesterday. If you wouldn't have called, oh yeah, because yeah, that's funny. I forgot that happened. There was somebody that randomly joined and said, Accent, you have 5 minutes left. And I was like, uh-oh, I gotta call him. And so I ended up calling you. That's funny. Okay, let's look at another base. Which one would be the next easiest? I'm not so sure. I really just want to go for the easy ones first. That way it takes the edge off of the last attack. We are now only 9 stars away from promotion. I guess I should go for 10. That way percentage is not an issue. Let's take a look at this one. My plan for this base is going to do a diagonal funnel over here. also try to bring the blower. If I brought the blower, it would be a fourth quake. It would be a fourth quake. But I think it would work. It would only work to pick up the scatter shots as an extra there. Hi, George. My cat really wants me to give him attention. Hi, Georgie. Come here. Come here, George. I love my cats. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm really glad that ended up saving you. In exactly 2 days from now, I'll be Town Hall 18. Hey, that is awesome. That's huge news. I know you were trying to hit the leaderboard as a Town Hall 17, but it's not so easy. You need a lot of luck on defense. So don't feel too discouraged. I think once you hit Town Hall 18, it will be a lot easier to hit Legend League, which was your goal at the end of the day, right? The first thing you want to upgrade is definitely that Logger Guardian. I would say that's the first Guardian, I should say. There's other things you can upgrade first, but let me look at these other bases. I gave up on Town Hall 17 Legends because it's all luck. Yeah, that's you couldn't be any more right about that. Fax, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. Okay, this base. I think potentially this might end up being a little easier. So maybe I will go for this first. I feel like I might need to end up needing like an early freeze so that the queen doesn't get smoked by that multi-inferno. Because once the Frosty goes down with the multi-inferno and an expo, it could be difficult for the queen to stay alive. That Frosty really helps her stay alive. So an early freeze can help, but I think really the biggest thing is that I cannot let my warden go to the left. I want him to stay over here to the right, headed towards this raid shower. If he ends up going left with the queen and the duke, then I'm finished. It would be really difficult to recover that on a base like this, especially considering my plan for this left side raid shower. Interesting setup with the spell tower though. It covers the inferno, but it doesn't cover the scatter shot. I definitely think the scatter shot should also be covered, or maybe at least one of the air defenses. Like literally moving the spell tower over to the I want to say left, but it's really more like down left. Just one tile would cover the scatter shot. So maybe that's a good sign for me that this might be easier than I thought. Just maybe. That's what I think. Okay, let's go for this. Let me look at the other ones. I don't want to psych myself out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little nervous. This is a base I want to bring the blower backpack, but I have to be careful because of that bug. So I'm probably going to end up popping the blower a little early. That way he doesn't engage the enemy queen. That's what I'm thinking. And then this base. This is an easy arrow. Should we go for this one first? I guess that wouldn't be a bad idea, right? This one seems simple. I say let's go for this one first. Okay, so first order of business, I have to do what I can, make sure that the dude goes to the right, so that I get a clean entry for my Hydra on the left. And so in order to set that up, I'm just gonna snipe a mortar. And then here are my 3 quakes. And here's the arrow. And that should pick up both of those there. Very nice. Couple drags, and then the rest of the drags I'm dropping those rocket looms so that they finish the funnel. That way I don't have any issues again with the warden heading over to the right. I want to make sure I get a good angle here for the orb. Let's do the overgrowth now, like so. And yeah, I think that that is GG's for this particular base. Another easy triple, although I definitely overthought it. Things did go smoothly, and I think I'm gonna swag a revive once again. How many revives have I swagged? I need someone in the chat to figure that out for me, because it's not just today I've swagged the revives, but it's like all week I've been swagging revives. Dhoom could have saved our rank yesterday, but he decided to be a douche and triple out. Well, the truth is, you got the Exiled is going to finish ahead of us because we ended up losing today. That's the truth. I'll explain it again. Is that the Exile gets +10, and so you guys will finish the week with 236. Siva 2 will finish the week with 241. So you guys end up in 3rd place. This war loss today means we finish in 4th as long as I can get 6 more stars and 3 attacks. I have 3 attacks left. After I hit Legends as a Town Hall 18, I'll try to get Legends too, but after that I'm retiring ranked because I can't be bothered with pushing. Yeah, I get it. Totally understand. Wait, why you only got 5 days? We did find a small group. It's very common in the very top leagues. Even before we ended up with Titan leagues, then there were some groups in Champ 1 that ended up with only 6 clans like this. So this is very common in the top leagues, the very tippy top. Because if you think about it, it's if every group matches with 8 clans, you know, and a number of clans sign up for CWL that's not divisible by 8, this is really the only solution. That's why we only have 5 days. Okay, let's move on to the next attack. Who's your clan? Krish? I think that Krish came from a, not sure where. 28 revive swags? I don't think it's 28, bro. I think you're cheesing that number a little bit. I think it's really more like, under 20, maybe more than 15. That's what I think. What if an odd number of clans signs up? I don't know. I mean, you could end up with a group of 7. Potential. I don't know. I never thought about that, actually. I've never encountered the situation myself. Is, I guess how I should answer that. I'll try to reach the leaderboard before upgrading to Town Hall 16. It's gonna be tough, man. I gotta say, you're really mostly relying on luck for that. That's all I'll say. You're in winners. Oh, that's the clan you're doing Champ 2 in, right? Okay, I guess this is the other base, which I suppose I said I was gonna find this somewhat easy, right? Obviously, I'm gonna drop the warden a little closely to the right and support the Duke and the Queen over here with some spells. Try to help them get through the multi-inferno, because once they at least get the multi-inferno, then that does finish cutting the funnel in the area. I do have to start by getting both of those multi-mortars though. They're not multi-mortars, they're just regular mortars. This burst mortar used to be called a multi-mortar, so I guess that's why that came into my head. But we've got so many multis in the game now, like multi-infernos, multi-archer towers, multi-gear tower. There's so many multis now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some new kind of a multi-defense, multi-scatter shot in Town Hall 19. You have the chance to promote still. Yes, we do. I have to get 6 more stars and 3 attacks. That's how that is. So that's the biggest thing negative about ranked is that it depends heavily on luck. Yeah, it does. That's how I feel about it. You need luck. For one, finding an easy group, like a group full of noob attackers, but then you also need luck that potentially somebody will disconnect on you, right? And then on top of that, you need to have like a perfect offense. Okay. I think I can stick to my typical army for this. Maybe I should test for a Tesla. I think a Tesla in this area could help, but the space where there could be Teslas is really where those like gaps of the deployment are. So it wouldn't be a perfectly straight arrow, but at the same time, all I need is the CC and the Revenge Shower. So I guess I can still try to take advantage there. Let's go for this. How many 1-stars did you get? Oh, he hasn't done any 1-stars, that's good. There is a Tesla, and it's a perfect Tesla, actually. I love that Tesla, man. I'm gonna drop a baby dragon on this one, just to absolutely make sure I don't miss it. That Tesla is beautiful. Ends up also picking up the Revenge Shower as well, the Lava Launcher. Yeah, the Warden's going to the left, man. Don't do that. Oh no, man. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Maybe I can still manage this. I've got a lot of nice spells left that could get me through this. This is really the biggest thing I was worried about, was the Warden going left. And so if I can survive this, then I'm definitely doing something right. I think I can survive it. I mean, look. I've completely swarmed the base. The Warden didn't make it out alive, but to be honest with you, I'm happy he's dead after betraying me like that. And here's a swag totem. Nice and easy triple. My queen would have ignored the Tesla and would kiss arrow with the mortar. You think so? I feel like that's impossible to miss. That Tesla. When I saw it there, I was like, oh, that's good, because that means I don't have to get this other mortar. But I don't know, I ended up using a baby dragon. There's a good chance I didn't even need to do this in the beginning. As soon as that Tesla popped up, I was probably good. Hey Dhoom, did the corner wall pieces actually affect the arrow? If you do an insta arrow, they do not. Although, the only thing that these corner wall pieces can do is potentially manipulate the queen AI. It's not on this base, but it's on some bases where she has like this rule of 5, because she sees over the walls, where the 5 closest buildings that she can see, she'll go to the closest one. And so on good bases, sometimes yes, the corner walls can make a difference, but on this particular base, nah, an insta arrow would just go straight through the Tesla. I was actually a little late on the arrow, and so I ended up not getting a perfect angle, but it was still good enough. Like, you can see that it's just a little off. Like, once it goes to the other side, it's not exactly straight. Can you tell? That's how, like, minuscule. Didn't matter, obviously, but... Okay, so where are we now? We're only 3 stars behind Lekka Seisler. So essentially all I need to do is just 2-star my last 2 hits or better. I would obviously like to get 2 more triples, but I care more about getting the promotion. So I obviously have to go for some safe approaches, right? That's what I think. I'm gonna try Rage Gem tomorrow in War because I failed too many times because of the slow ass dragons. Yeah, the Rage Gem is definitely like underrated, I should say. I think a lot of people think that double tome is just clearly the best, but the Rage Gem healing tome still does good work. I ended up with plus 22 on this account yesterday, which was enough to maintain my position in the top 100, which is nice. Have this account in the top 100. I have 4 accounts total. Danny, hey, what's going on? GG CWL, thank you so much. I wonder if you are the Danny from the Exile, because I recognize that name. And if you are, then congratulations on 3rd place. You managed to finish ahead of us with a nice win today. You managed to defeat the only clan that beat Hayes. Kurdistan is the only clan that defeated Hayes Sporting, and you managed to beat them today. So that helps you out. You guys ended up getting 3rd place. Very cool. And yeah, so let's keep going. We still have a couple more attacks. I only need to pick up 4 more stars to promote. Actually, I could just pick up 3 and then get a you know, a decent percent, I guess. Like if I just do a decent percentage 2 stars, then I'm good. So we're definitely looking like about to promote. I don't know if I want to bring the blower. That's the thing. I know that the blower is bugged right now. So I think that I'm just going to play it safe and hit it with the just the backpack and the fire heart, and then shoot the arrow from this gold mine on this particular base. It's only the last base, which that I'll bring the blower. And then I'll go for an early Hydra entry into the town hall. That's my plan there. Let me make sure I have everything I should. And yeah, let's go for it. I'm only going to drop the quicks on the gold storage and the core. I don't want to take any random chances with the builders and whatnot. I'd rather just deal with everything else nice and clean. So let's drop a dragon here first to do a little counter funnel. Hit the CC hopefully, and I picked up the ray shower as well. Very nice. Should hopefully see some pathing for the Duke to go behind the fire spitter as well, I think. I can use the poison over the Logger Guardian, which is always nice. And then I think that the Queen does end up picking up the fire spitter. Maybe not. She doesn't, it's not a huge deal. We're already looking pretty smooth here. Going to use Overgrowth over on this Ray Shower. And yeah, we're looking pretty swarmed over here. This is looking awesome. My Duke died somehow, but I don't care. I'm probably going to end up swagging the revive once again. Let's just drop these freezes. And that is the base finished. Swag the orb, swag a revive. Nice and easy. Exceptional, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I think that puts us tied on stars with Lekka Seisler, so we only need one more star now to promote. Definitely a nice feeling. I'm glad that the hits have gone as smoothly as they have. This is definitely already much better than my performance in Titan 3. In Titan 3 I had a total of 42 attacks and I did 37 triples, which is around like an 88% hit rate. And so at the moment I have a total of, let's see, I think it's 26 hits done. Let's see the defense here. Nothing good yet. This is my rank 66 reset. I did 293 yesterday, which is not ideal. I prefer to be above 300. I'm just moving my accounts quickly. One second. I'm holding a co-leader role, so I don't want to lose that while I'm switching around. Looks like I got attacked by the current global rank 1 on Chaos. This guy Dynamix. I gave him a nice 1-star defense the other day, and so he got a huge boost from that, and ever since then he's been pushing early every day. And currently global rank 1, which is pretty cool. And now let's go and do our final hit. Let's use the new spell, right? I think that it might be interesting to finally go for something different there, right? What should I put here? I guess I should put the 2 freezes here. And then switch this for an angry spell. But then I have room for 1 more spell. On this last base. Room for 1 more. What should I bring? What should I bring? I feel like another freeze or another totem is good value. Maybe even another poison, potentially. Because I'm not planning to get the CC with the setup this time. I'm thinking, oh, I should send the queen on this side, huh? Oh, yeah, I should. It's hard because now I've just realized that I obviously need everything to make it through this monolith area, but if these defenses are over here, that might be difficult, right? The queen arrow here will pick up 2 air defenses, but it's not exactly that relevant because there's not going to be any air troops, at least for the start of the attack. So, but really what I'm mostly worried about at the moment are these couple of defenses. This Super Wizard Tower, the Ricochet Cannon, because those staying there might end up pulling some Super Dragons away from this Monolith and Fire Spitter. I have a feeling we could see another situation where my Warden goes left when he's not supposed to. Leo, 1-star, get the job done. I will easily 1-star. I'm not worried about that. At this point, I just want to get a triple. And don't jinx Bunny. Hey bro, you told me to DM you about CWL next month. Where do I text you? Yes, text me on Discord. That is the best place to reach me. I'm super active there. I have Discord Nitro. I'm definitely trying to make the most out of Discord, especially paying for it. So, okay. To be honest with you, I kind of want to just leave those defenses, which is, it's not like me to just not have a plan for those defenses, but the truth is that I think as long as I get this set up, it should be pretty easy. So I guess I'll bring another totem. That seems reasonable enough. Let's get rid of the poison and have a totem here, and then I'll put the poison in the CC. That way I have a nice, clean deployment bar. And here's the angry spell. This is going to be my first time running the angry spell. I'm going to put the Phoenix on the Duke, and then the Raven on the Warden. And I'm going to use the angry spell down here after I snipe these couple of archer towers. And that's essentially my plan. So that the Duke goes directly to the Revenge Tower. And then I'm going to use it early. That way the enemy queen doesn't cause me any kind of an issue. And that's that. 1 quake, 1 angry spell, and then hopefully 1 totem will end up distracting my Logger Guardian and getting aggro on my Duke. I could potentially see that happening. So let's try it. I guess this is a very low pressure kind of thing. You joined my server, that's cool. Just text me like directly, I mean. Can you do queen charge on the space? Let me see. Can I do queen charge? To be honest with you, I'm not very confident on my queen charges. I'm obviously mostly comfortable with my Legends army that has been giving me huge success lately. What would I even queen charge here? I guess the Revenge Tower maybe? Or potentially try to find a good angle into the Town Hall. It would definitely be possible to redirect her. Especially with the Angry Spell. I could see that happening. Just do Noah's Ark. Yeah, right, bro. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna stick with this. Let's go for it. So first I'm gonna drop a dragon over here, then a couple rocket looms. Nice Teslas. Oh shoot, man. Don't love this actually. There he goes, very nice, I made it. And yeah, let's send the Hydra now. I did unfortunately miss the whatchamacallit. I think I'm going to use Overgrowth like so over here. And then the freeze one there. I've got 4 totems left, guys. I definitely got this, right? This is looking super good, guys. Am I gonna swag the revive? I guess that's the question. How many revives have I swagged this week? This is yet another one. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Mass hogs. You guys are really trying to get me to throw, huh? It's kind of funny. Not that it matters. We ended up with a nice promotion. The Exiled will end up ahead of us once they get their +10. They won 3 wars, lost 2. We won 2, lost 3. To be honest with you, we should have won day 3. GG, congrats on promotion. Thank you so much. It's gonna be really cool to see our clan in Titan 1. And I guess it's a few hours now. But yeah, this here with Hiroya, he attacked a base that was already hit, which was number 5. If he had tripled number 8, we could have won this war and potentially ended up ahead of the Exiled. But GG's to the Exiled. They were definitely looking forward to a match against us. It didn't go well for them, but they still did well throughout the rest of the week. And hey, what's going on, Suhai? Victoria, thanks so much for your support, bro. I'm glad that you pulled through this week for us, helped us promote. It was a fun CWL. As much as it was stressful, it was still a nice matchup, right? A lot of good clans. Very cool. And yeah, now we can just chill out and go for some Legend League. I kind of want to go for my low account which is Havoc. Let me go back over here. I'm very happy that we've just promoted like that. I'm glad that I didn't take any crazy risks. That's how I feel. Only 5 days in Titan 2. It's because of a small group. I like 5 day CWL. Can't lie, I kind of liked it too. It was definitely very interesting. But I also think that the competition made it more interesting than just the 5 days. A few more days with a few more good clans could have been fun. It's going to be interesting the fact that the first place clan Hayes will be first place with 2 losses. Or I guess they only have 1 loss, right? They only lost up against Kurdistan. We were supposed to beat them today, I'll just say that. We were supposed to beat them. If we beat them, then we would have been first place. Was Danny in the Exile lineup? He was. And I think he did a nice triple on us. I hope you don't mind if I show your attack, Danny, now, because now we can just chill out and be done with the CWL. No demotion too, yes. No demotion. What day was it? Day 4. I hope you tripled, Danny, because I don't want to say that and then see that you ended up failing. You did triple, very nice. This base. I am running this base in Legends. Although I have it a little bit different configuration. Like I have the long shot and I have the air bombs. I don't run this combo with the lava launcher. I don't run this layout, I should say, with the lava launcher. Ice block. Ice block into Duke charge. The logger pushback always makes me nervous because you never know whether he's going to turn back or not. The Duke, I mean. But you did a good job managing these invis as well. Got the queen. I assume you're going to also pick up the logger. Almost. Very close, almost. Probably picked up the CC2. Almost. And yeah, that arrow kills the ice golem. Very nice. You did get the CC. And I assume that the entry for the Hydra is there. That's, yep. Very good. Duke charge into Hydra. And the rest is pretty easy managing, isn't it? Just get a good overgrowth, good warden ability, stuff like that. Nice totem. Nice overgrowth. I like that you covered the multi-inferno. It's a nice touch. Nice orb. Just overall a nice attack, dude. And yeah, the rest is just going behind the fire spitter and everything. Super easy, right? Very nice. Decrease the background music? Nah, bro. I was listening to it earlier and actually I do kind of like the balance. Why is he using queen with the Hydra? Are you talking about him or me? Because I use the queen and with my Hydra. Okay, I just watched every attack in CWL and you swagged 19 revives? Is that true? 19 revives I swagged? I did 27 total attacks and I failed 1, which was on day 2. And then I swagged a revive spell, 19 of them. That's crazy. This was my fail that I did it. And to be honest with you, I think I took this base a little too lightly because I'll show you what this base reminds me of. It's another base. I went for sneaky goblins over here to set up an arrow to go for the dark sword. And then I dropped my quakes on the revenge shower. And then there's the arrow. And the reason I didn't opt to get the CC this time is because I wanted a better funnel for my Hydra. I definitely think it's more optimal to go for value that's closer to where you drop the queen. That way you have a better chance to support her and also give a funnel to the Hydra. And so at this point, I think my biggest mistake was that right here I should have done a freeze to make sure that my Frosty stays alive. A freeze and some rocket loons. I ended up losing my Frosty. But here, the Prince and the Skywagon, this was according to plan. I wanted them to be deployed somewhere close by where they can end up picking up the Logger Guardian. But yeah, then now you can kind of see everything splitting. And so when the Skywagon like leaves the Hydra like this, it's never good. Like never. I kind of panic dropped to freeze there. I think that's a swag freeze. There's the overgrowth. And yeah, at this point, I was thinking, oh man, I don't have enough army left. Because there's 2 air defenses, there's a multi-inferno, Rage multi-archer, another air defense under the overgrowth. I was thinking I might be screwed. And lo and behold, I indeed was screwed. At least potentially if the queen was able to pick up this air defense. I think she does. Yeah, even though she picked up the air defense there, I still wasn't able to get the Duke to make it through. Because there's another air defense over here. This is the only fail I did all week. Because he is not using backpack. Because RC can take down more defenses, I'm not so sure. Sire, I'm a dip now. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you hanging out and yeah, just tuning in for CWL at least. I'm glad that we pulled together a promotion after a bunch of misfortunes. Especially day 2, day 3. I kind of choked with that fail. But I think it was this base. Yeah, so this is the base which I tripled. That reminds me a lot of the other one that I failed. And so essentially what I did here was I went for the CC this time. And I sent my Hydra to go into the multi-gear. And then I was just going to deal with the monolith with stuff like rocket loons and whatnot. And this ended up being a lot more successful. I think this was one of those attacks I did a swag revive. Potentially, maybe not. I did have a split. I remember that. And managing the split, I really wanted to make sure that at least these air defenses didn't go crazy on me. The air defense and the Rage Multi-Inferno and the Sweeper. So I froze those both a couple times. There was 2 freezes here. And the monolith got swarmed by rocket loons and whatnot. There's the orb, although it wasn't an optimal angle. And so, yeah, even with a split, this one was totally cool. And I even missed the CC with the arrow. I think that a builder saved the CC here. This probably could have been a swag revive if I opted not to use it. But that's what that fail reminds me of, is that triple I just did. Giant lives and queen has a chance. If you drop the queen close by the Hydra, then the queen does stay alive for quite a while. GG bro, 19 swag revives out of 27 attacks with modifiers is crazy. To be honest with you, I can't even believe I did that. That's actually crazy. And I did 26 triples out of 27. I guess I can give myself a pat on the back, right? Anyway, let's move on, do some Legend League attacks. It's currently 12:22 a.m. I'm probably going to do about 4 or 5 hits and then call it good on the night. And in the future streams, I will be going live earlier. That way I can give you guys more attacks, more Legend League attacks, because I'm obviously doing well in ranked. Okay, this base. Guess what should I go for here? Potentially an early entry into the the monolith, right? Could see that working, but I also see that I have a free value from the scatter shot. I could probably get this arrow to pull off. See if there's a Tesla, and there's not. Gonna drop a couple dragons there and see if I can potentially snipe a angle on the Bob hut. If those dragons can end up picking up the bomb towers, that's perfect. I missed the arrow. That freaking dragon, man. Oh, I don't know if I can recover this. That's a huge miss. I'm gonna have to be super careful. And get probably a good overgrowth over here. Maybe something like this can work. A little nervous. This will probably end up failing. Hopefully I just don't 1-star. I'm probably gonna 1-star. That arrow miss cost me everything there. Let's see if I can get a direct pathing for the Duke to go directly into the Revenge Tower. I have a feeling I can. And if he does, then that might help. That might make the difference here. I'm gonna wait still for a couple more of these buildings. And then just revive the Duke. And really just hope for the best. Wow. Can I get the Town Hall, please? I got it. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I'll take a 98%. Considering how I missed the arrow. That was very close. Bro says it's late. Meanwhile, bro, hanging on Discord until the morning. Yeah, sometimes I stay up, but... it's also sometimes my computer, I leave it on. And it's on Discord. So it says I'm online when really I'm totally passed out. Wow, that is so lucky that I picked up the Town Hall there. A 98% for missing the arrow. This freaking dragon, man, stole my target. I was just a half a second late on the arrow. Freaking crazy, bro. Okay. Let's keep going. Bro, can you try one army? I said an unranked. Sure. I can totally give it a shot. An unranked? Why not? Like in a friendly challenge? Okay, what do I go for on this base? I should definitely hit the CC, right? These fire spitters look quite interesting, I gotta say. But I still think I have a good angle to get some value and a funnel. Let me just drop my quakes appropriately. Just like that. That does get some nice value. I guess if I picked up the... whatchamacallit? The ricochet cannon, that would have been a little better funnel. I'm gonna definitely have to freeze right there. Maybe it's early, but... use a poison there on the Guardian. Let's use overgrowth right here. Drop the rest of my rocket loons over the The revenge shower. Is my Duke down? He is down. I think I've got this pretty much locked down. This was easy. As long as you don't miss the arrow, right? It's usually easy. Do I swag a revive here? I might. We'll see if the air defense goes down soon enough or not. Although I think it doesn't. And then let's just revive the Duke. Not exactly a swag revive, but close enough, I guess. Doom, I asked you this base to you yesterday, that one that I missed? You think so? Use 7 healers, 10 small wardens with a new angry spell with 2 rage or haste, and the rest for cleanup heroes. Okay. I'll give that a shot. Let me just get through some more Legends attacks. I at least want to do a few. And then we can go ahead and screw around with that. This base. Oh, this is the second clan of that main clan that we just prevented their demotion, like a Sizzler. Okay, so what would I do? I would definitely probably go for an early approach into the monolith. It's gonna be tough dealing with the rage shower, but I'm probably gonna end up using overgrowth over it anyway. But I do have a nice anchor for the giant arrow, so this should be easy. I think I missed the multi-inferno with the quakes, unfortunately, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in the end. I'll use one freeze over this combination of defenses, the multi-inferno and the monolith. They always do good damage together. Let's use the overgrowth now. And here is a poison, and the totem is there to distract the Logger Guardian. There's the orb, and yeah, I'm gonna swag a revive for sure here. Nice and easy. One walks with Raven and Jelly spells is so crazy fast. It's crazy, so fast, so clean funnel. Oh. One walk with the Angry Jelly. And the Raven, that's interesting actually, I like that idea. The guy you are attacking, well, let's see if he's actually in the clan we defeated. Let's see. I'll check on my phone. Because he might be, he might not be. Fern, maybe it's a she, who knows? 2 accounts. Let's see the ranks, both 1200, 1300, those are decent ranks. Those aren't terrible. And when did we face them? I think it was day 3 we lost to them, although we should have won, in my opinion. And Fern was not in that lineup, so Fern definitely played somewhere else. Here, let's drop some loot. And then go for the next hit. I'll go for one more attack, and then I'll try that army. Bro, I saw many Clash YouTubers, but you are different because you are too kind for your viewers and friendly. It helps that I'm still a small YouTuber, you know? Sometime later I said a YouTuber to use that army and he gave me a timer. That's not nice. I wouldn't do that. Let's check for a Tesla here. There is no Tesla, so I'm definitely gonna have to be super smart about this arrow. I'm probably gonna shoot it over the mortar. And I do get all my targets, so I'm happy with that. Ready to drop the rest of the Hydra, although I'm worried now about the Duke and his positioning. Always makes me nervous to see so many Dragon Riders going this way. Let's try to kill some of these defenses here. That might help. The Duke freaking pulls everything to the left. Let's use the orb now, just in case it makes a difference. And then here's the overgrowth, I'm not sure. Hopefully this has been enough. I like that poison spell that I did, it's gonna help. I just really want to see the Prince next go for the Logger Guardian and hopefully take him out at least with the Phoenix. Not sure I've done enough here. But the death damage from the Fireheart did kill the enemy Prince, so that's good. I'm gonna be patient here a little bit. Wait for a better positioning on the enemy Queen. I might have failed this because of everything going to the right, to the left. Absolutely hate that. I hope I haven't 1-star now. No 1-star! Yeah, this is my cue, guys. This is my cue to take a break from the Legends. And I'm sure it's because I'm tired. I'm sure there was some way I could have, you know, prevented a 1-star from happening. So, let's call it good. And let's try that army that he mentioned. Yeah, if he gets big, he's gonna forget about us. Absolutely not, bro. I just, I worry about the day that the chat's gonna be moving at light speed. That's really what I'm worried about. Okay, create a new army. Let's see what you said. Let's see what you said. 7 healers, 10 mini wardens with the new angry spell, 2 rages or haste. Okay. I kind of want to try 10 healers. Let's just try it. 10 small wardens. I don't even have space for anything else, and the rest clean up. Like this. 2 rages and a haste. What is the haste spell for? It's just to make the whatchamacallit? Mini wardens move faster. Raven's ability to destroy resources faster turns to defense. That's cool. Bro, I'm from India, by the way. Where are you from? I'm from Vegas. I gotta admit, I started watching Dhoom to learn roots. Never learned a damn thing. Yeah, well, the truth is I don't even use roots anymore. So, it's too late for you to learn anything about that. Do you have an app that writes name and base with walls? Nope. Those are all custom made. My clanmate made those. But I know a few people that did that like to do those. If you want me to connect you with one of them. What else do I bring? Some freeze. I don't have the angry spell unlocked yet, so I have to put it in the reinforcement slots. And let's see here. Should I put in the CC? So maybe I should try a Skywagon CC. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should do a flinger or a... I don't even know what CC to run, like what siege to put with this. Connect me with your friend you were saying about yesterday. I gave him your username, and I'm not sure why he hasn't reached out to you just yet. Okay, so what do I bring? The Prince. I should definitely, obviously, bring the Duke and the Warden. Those are crucial. But then I guess I should maybe also bring the Life Gem Or maybe I can bring the fireball. We can try that. If I do that, then I obviously need a few invis. So I guess I'll get rid of a freeze and a haste. I don't really want that haste spell, I'll be honest. And bring 3 invis. What about the other heroes? The RC. Could see her doing some good work, and I guess the queen. The queen with the magic mirror and the action figure. This is probably going to be a disaster, by the way, guys. I'm not exactly expecting this to actually work, but I kind of want to be done with Legends. I just did a 1-star, and that breaks my spirit for the night. So I just want to chill out. Let's just bring, I guess, this. We'll see what happens. And Wet Siege. A flinger. I have no way to really set up a flinger other than using the Warn Walk. So let's try it. And you said something about the Raven, right? I should try to bring the Raven and see if that does good work. Let's try it. Can definitely get a nice fireball here. I don't know why I have 4 angry spells. I just realized I brought so many, right? That's more than usual. Wow, that Raven's doing work. You were not kidding about that. I'm gonna lose my healers, right? Yeah, that was ridiculous. Let me try that again. I'll try that again. Use Siege Barracks and Super Minion? Okay. We can try that. Let me get the level 6 with the CC and just try this again. I guess what I'll do is I'll probably end up putting the healers more to the... like this. That should help. There's the rage spell. And there's the fireball. A couple of quakes there. And yeah, that should be easy for the Warden to handle now, right? So let's go for here with the mini warns. I don't want to drop the... Oh, I have the wrong Duke equipment. I have the backpack, which is obviously not gonna help much. Let's just drop it wherever, I suppose. Like here's fine. The Siege Barracks right there. And then the RC. I am going to pull those mini warns at this stage. But I want to use the rage spell here together with the RC. I've just lost my RC through her ability. But hey, this is working. The fireball value was obviously pretty huge. Is this gonna work? Let's just put an angry spell there on the warden so that he can go for defenses. I did 4x a little bit there because that is a Legends 1 triple, although it was very close on time. Very cool that that worked. I need a YouTube channel who teaches Fireball. Actually, here's the... Let me try to give you a quick explanation that I think will make it kind of easy. So let's see. Let's pretend you want to do a Fireball on this air defense, right? So there's 2 ways you can do it. And it really mostly depends where you put the warden. So, for example, if you put him, say, over here, right, then you kind of have to draw a line straight to him, and then you have to make a line perpendicular like this. And so all of these defenses here, and if there were defenses over here, you would have to clear those or make them invisible, and then you shoot the Fireball. That's how that works. And it's essentially the same even if you drop the warden like over here. Then you draw a line to the air defense and then a line perpendicular just like that. And then you want to get rid of these defenses and potentially those defenses. And that gets you directly to the air defense. And if you want to get super technical, you can totally break out the ruler like this and try to figure out if the air defense is closer than the expo. In this case, I think that the air defense is actually a little further, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's closer, I'm not so sure. But yeah, that's essentially it. You can take the ruler and figure out the distances. But the easiest way, like when you're in Legend League, is to do this line kind of thing in your head. It's actually much easier if you go for diagonal fireballs. So, for example, on this Ray Shower here, I was thinking about getting rid of these defenses and then putting 1, 2, 3 invis here. And so essentially all you need is a good spot for the deployment. And so you obviously don't want to drop him here where he goes closer to the air defense. You want to drop him more over here. But hopefully this whole idea with like drawing a line. So like for example, you drop the warden over at this top side. I can't go all the way to the top for some reason, but draw a line here. And then make a perpendicular line like this. This is pretty easy to do in your head. And then you get rid of any defenses that are in front of this line. So like those defenses. That's easy. I mean, Fireball never went that deep in it. Yeah, you don't typically, you're right, that you don't typically go that deep with the Fireball. With a lot of, especially like smash strategies, like Fireball into Super Wishes, Fireball Meteor Golems, you typically would just try to clear a compartment, like hit a Fireball in the Ricochet, and that's good enough to set up Meteor Golems. It's also good if you don't have to use a ton of spells. I don't know what happened to the music. Lost my music. There we go, I have it resumed. Might have some connection issues, but I think we're good. So that's that with the Fireball. And honestly, I think I might mess around again with some more of this strategy. Let's do one more attack. Regular Asian kid saying, damn, pulling out the protractor. Isn't that ironic though? I thought that was normal for regular Asian kids. Just kidding. Okay, what do I Fireball here? I suppose I could Fireball one of those Ray Showers. I suppose that would be alright. That would be pretty easy. I just obviously have to be careful about the Warden together with the Angry Spell because that Raven doesn't have the greatest range. I notice it tends to get shot down. think I'm gonna use a rage here. To be honest with you, I think I should have went for an earlier fireball there. But I can get this done with one invis. That freeze was totally swag. Here's one quake, and that gets the value. And so now I have another quake for whatever. I think I'm gonna start the mini wardens over here. They've already split on me. Let's drop an angry spell on them. That way they can reconverge. Is this even working? I'm not so sure. That lava launcher is going to kill him, isn't it? I've just realized that. Yeah, I've lost my warden, but I'm really mostly concerned about that lava launcher. That was going to kill them. That was going to kill them. Let's try that again. I should go for a more efficient fireball this time. No, I missed it. One quake gets the value, I think. Indeed it does. Actually, it doesn't get the scatter shots, which might be due to the fact that it's supercharged. Although I feel like I can pick it up with just an angry spell. Continuing the warden this way might not be a bad idea, right? Obviously I have to use a rage spell for him. Okay, now let's, I don't know how I feel about continuing the... I think I'm going to end up dropping the Queen and the Sea Spirits over here. We can start the mini wardens over here. I've lost my warden. Let's at least see if I can get the Town Hall. Because if I can get that, I'll feel okay about it, about this particular setup. Let's freeze the Loggerman. And yeah, my RC's just got melted. I don't know what was damaging her so much. And maybe this is not the strategy for me. Obviously, I'm making some pretty silly blunders. Yeah, I've lost all my mini ones. I don't know if this is really actually viable, to be honest. It's a cool idea, but I think the reason that it was ever trending at one point is because of the fact that healers, take a look. Healers do, at one point in time, they did better healing on troops than they did on heroes. But now that's not the case, especially when they got their most recent level. They ended up getting a buff on the hero heal. So there was a point in time when this regular heal was more than the hero heal, and obviously having a better impact on the mini wardens. That's why we saw this strategy back in like Town Hall 16, Town Hall 17. That's what I think. I would prefer 5 earthquakes and 2-3 invis to, and yeah, trying to do something with the backpack arrow. You're probably right that would work better. Hi sir, any tips to move out of Legends 3? I'm stuck. It happens, bro. I think that the big issue is the fact that there's only 5 promotion spots. You need luck on defense. You should also be trying to get 2.9 or 3.0. The only tips I can give you are to continue watching other good players. They will help you figure out the strategy. And Sunil, hey, what's going on? You want me to check your ID? Check your ID out. And I'll go for one more Legends attack. I want to redeem myself after that one, sorry I did. That 1-star killed my rank on an account which I'm already struggling with the rank. Look at your account, bro. The first thing I noticed was your hero levels, man. This is really kind of rough, I'll say. You're doing a good job on your defenses, but you're completely neglecting your hero levels. And these heroes, you might think, oh, I can just use a hero potion. But the truth of the matter is that they have a high impact on defense. That's what I think. I earn 1.2k trophies, but not yet enough. Yeah, you need defense too. It's tough to defend. Most of the top players in each league are getting 1-star defenses, and you kind of need luck for that to happen because nobody's really trying to do any 1-star. But your account doesn't look terrible. Like, you've got nice defense levels. Your sweepers are low level. And you're unranked. I would like to see a rank here. But I'm mostly concerned about these hero levels. Those are dangerously low. Like, you're really gonna struggle to triple with those hero levels, even if you have good equipment. Chris, you gotta go. I appreciate you hanging out, bro. It was nice to have you. I have a live defense rate. That needs to be a 1-star. That really needs to be a 1-star for me to be okay with rank today. Okay, this base I kind of want to just backpack arrow the CC, and hopefully if I can get the arrow to hit the invis tower, that will destroy it outright. I'd be happy with that. Let's just check for a Tesla. There is a Tesla. That's nice. Can definitely use that. And I hit the invis tower there. I just lost my Duke, but it's fine. At least that with that I know for a fact that we won't be seeing everything going the wrong way. Let's drop the overgrowth there. It's really more for pathing than it is for like damage reduction. I've already got good value from the backpack, so there's the orb. And then the Duke has a nice angle for the revive as well. So I can definitely pick him up in a nice spot. Let's revive him. If that Super Dragon picks up the air defense, almost, not quite, then I should be good to go, but I think I'm good to go already with a freeze on standby. Swagger freeze, right? Rahul, hey, what's going on? You want me to visit your base? I'll check your base out. Swagger freeze. Let's check your base out. Tam Rapper, you want me to check your base as well? Let's see how that defense came in. It came in -40, of course. My reset wasn't even that great. 1195, and it's... I mean, I've got time to recover it. There's still another 18 days in the season, but I don't feel good about that 1-star. Let's do some base visits. I'll probably end up finishing the hits on the stream on this account. I'd be happy if I could get 3 more triples. I know I don't typically like to attack when I'm drowsy, but that's kind of how I feel. Hey, you're Town Hall 16 now. That's pretty cool, and you've already busted out your walls completely. That's actually insane. Wow. It really feels like you were just at Town Hall 15 like not that long ago. You've done a good job on your base, must say. Very nice. You're already working on the resource buildings. Very cool. Man, it's just a throwback for me. I remember when my bases looked like this. Very cool. Good job on your base. I want to see you pushing. If you can get a good push going, that would be cool. Let's check out Tam Rapper's base. See if you have anything cool going on. Navi Pepper is your name, and you're from this clan, Navi, but it's a fake Navi, right? I really miss that organization. That was iconic, I must say. Wow, your base is looking good though. For sure. Nice to see you in Legends 1 at the moment. You've got a few pushers in your clan. 17 win streak. Very cool. I like that sleeping animation for the king. How he's just sleeping on top of the staff. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's because he's on upgrade. He might be upgrading. This skin set is insane, isn't it? Very cool skin set. This is supposed to be like Wukong, isn't it? The king. Your defenses are good. I have nothing to comment on. Everything's gonna take time. You're already kind of in the supercharging portion of the upgrade, so doing a good job. Now, Vam, you want me to check your base too? Let's give it a quick look. And I'm gonna call it good on the base visits after this one, and then go for my last few hits. Hard welt. I just completely got rid of that by mistake. You're at Town Hall 18, aren't you? Very cool. Your heroes are looking good. I like these skins. That king skin is awesome. I have that on one of my accounts. This base, I saw this base a couple times in Titan 2. Destroyed it with swag. Essentially what I did was I put a Quake on this multi-gear and 2 Quakes over here. And that got me a nice setup with the backpack arrow. But as far as your base goes, like the defenses and whatnot, it's looking pretty good. You're also in the supercharging phase. Your best rank is 95k. You might want to improve that a little bit. That's the only thing I can say. But other than that, the scenery looks awesome. And the skins. Very cool. Okay, 3 more hits, right? Hopefully I can triple all 3 of these. I'll feel good if I do. Okay, what to go for here? I feel like I need to go for the Monolith and the Revenge Shower. Although I could potentially try to aim for the CC. Could also try to find some good approach behind the sweepers, but leaving these 2 defenses on the backside is always scary for me. So let's at least try to see if I can just get a good setup here. I think unfortunately my Duke's gonna end up going to the left, which is not ideal. I'd prefer if he went to the right. But the funnel from the backpack was decent. So I have a feeling that this can still work. I just lost my queen from traps, which is definitely unfortunate, but I guess not the worst thing. Let's use Overgrowth now. That freeze there was to get rid of some of those skeletons, which were pestering me. Can try to use a totem now to assist my dragon riders over here. And then I think that's GG's for this particular layout. I do have as well a revive spell. I might swag it. I might use it, I don't know. It kind of looks like swag. The death damage from the Fireheart kills the air defense, and I think that's it. Swagger revive. I'm unable to promote to Legends 2. It's hard, bro. You need luck on defense. And Wix, hey, what's going on? I appreciate you hanging out, bro. You can go to bed, it's all good. It was nice to have you here. What's your highest finish? All-time 202, and that was in the old rank system. But in the new rank system, I also got my highest finish on this account. This was back in November, rank 294. I was really happy about that finish because a lot of the players that I was competing up against, they had spent a lot of money on their base. This was at the time of the launch of Town Hall 18. And so I didn't do that. All I got were gold passes. I think I used some CWL medals to get the crafted defenses upgraded. Other than that, I did not spend crazy money like some of the other pushers at that time. But I gotta say that lately I'm having an amazing season. And in the past few days, I've been resetting 4 of my accounts in the top 100. This is my lowest end of day, is 1195, and it might even go lower because of this 1 star I just did. But 4 of my other accounts are hanging in pretty strong in the top 1,000 or top 100. That's what I think. Natalia, hey, what's going on? I don't know what off means. Do you spend money on bases? Only a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I have a base subscription that's $3 a month. And I know that there's subs out there that sell themselves for like $30 a month. And so essentially the sub that I have is you can buy 1 year for the price of 1 month. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the Revenge Shower here. Try to hit the Monolith in the Revenge Shower. Think I can do that. Let's check for Teslas. I have a feeling there's a whole Tesla farm over here. Maybe not. Maybe not. And then Hydra entry into here. I'm only concerned about the sweeper. That sweeper is a little deadly where it's positioned. So I have to probably freeze it a couple times. Let's freeze it one more time. I've just lost my queen, unfortunately. Oh, Warden, why are you going that way, man? I hate when he goes that way. I think I might have handled this, although I'm still also worried about that couple of air defenses. This is gonna come close in the end, isn't it? I need my queen to stay alive a little longer. We shall see if this is enough or not. I do have a very nice angle for the Duke to be revived. So that could potentially be enough to pull me through. I could see that happening. Let's revive him now while the Expo is being tanked. And I think I've got it. It wasn't looking pretty, but I did get it. When you started Clash 2014 or 2013, I'm not so sure actually. I was in middle school. I was playing with my friends. We had a clan that we put together, and everybody in the clan knew each other from there in middle school. Bryce Pasquale, hey, what's going on? You want me to check your base out? Let me finish my last attack. Try to get a 287. I'm not happy with that 1 star I did, but it is what it is. There's been a enough 3 stars for me not to feel too bad about the 1 star, but obviously it kills the rank. Is there money in Clash? I think you have to be from like a poor country. That's kind of my opinion. To be really, what's the word? For it to be seriously lucrative, if that makes sense. Because, for example, like winning $100,000 in a tournament in the US is great, but winning $100,000 in a tournament from India, like that's obviously a huge deal. Obviously, I'm gonna hit the CC. So let's just get this set up here. And I really hope that the Duke and the Queen can cooperate properly over here. The Duke and the Queen ended up going together with my army, which I suppose is not a terrible thing. I can probably end up using Overgrowth in such a way that supports everybody. Right? I guess that's fine. Let's use Poison over here. And then obviously drop the Totem to distract the Logger. There's the Orb as well. And I think that's GG's for this base. Hopefully the Queen stays alive. She might not, but if she doesn't, it's not the worst thing. Should still be able to make it through to the end, I think. I'll revive the Duke once the pathing to the Scattershot is clear. Just like this, and I'm just gonna pray this is enough. It might not be, especially because of the air bombs. I guess a better thing I could have done is left the Fire Spitter exposed from the Overgrowth and potentially sniped it there with Rocket Loons. But this does go through. Very nice, 287. But you don't get 100k individually. Yeah, you're right about that. You have to, usually with prize money like that, you have to split it with the team. That's definitely correct. But even if you split 100k 5 ways, that's still 20,000. That's still quite a lot. But obviously 20,000 would be more impactful in a lower income country than somewhere where I'm from, like the US. The only place where there's money here for Clash is probably in content. That's what I'm thinking. But that's not really what I'm going for. I already have a nice job. So, okay. I am ready to call it good on the stream. I did 287. I'm sorry about this 1 star, guys. That definitely was very close to a 3 star. But everything going freaking to the left, this is what kills me on a base like this. I'll show you, is that I always try to keep the Queen and the Duke as far away as I can from the Hydra. And in this case, you'll see exactly why. Those Rocket Loons were late. And then, yeah, you can start to kind of see the Duke is pulling the Warden. And at this point, it's difficult to recover. It's possible, but it's difficult. I was very close on this particular occasion. If I had a totem here for the Logger, potentially, because the Logger Guardian is what sent my prince into the Phoenix in the first place. I didn't save any totem there. And so yeah, that is a good old-fashioned 1 star. Which tournament are you talking about? Oh, I'm just referring to any big tournament. We have Snapdragon which is huge prize money. We also have Worlds, which is obviously a $1 million prize pool. I'm not talking about any specific tournament. I was just saying, for example. So, yeah, it's been a good stream. I did manage to promote our clan, GreenEternity, to Titan 1. I'm very happy about that. It does feel like I did it single-handedly at the end there. But, yeah. King of Pain. You wanted me to visit your base. Town Hall 11, you're in Wizard Leagues. I don't know if that's high for Town Hall 11 or not. Maybe it's not. Your expos are low. Or I guess, like, I should say your new defenses are low. Like that, you get an extra expo from Town Hall 11 and an extra cannon, right? Wizard Tower and an Archer Tower. But having your walls done like this makes the base look stronger than it actually is. So that's pretty cool. And so yeah, I like this scenery a lot. All I can say is good job on your base, but definitely you are still a long ways to go. Wiz, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. What's going on in CWL? We promoted. If we won today, we would have been first, but unfortunately, we didn't. So we ended up in 4th place. It's actually crazy that we got demoted a couple spots just from losing this war. We had a couple fails. A few fails. If this war won, we would have gotten a boost ahead of these two clans. And the Exiled is also going to get +10. So we're going to end up in 4th place, but thankfully that is enough to promote. And so yeah. And no more base visits, please. I'm tired, guys. I really have to call it good on the stream. If you want me to visit your bases and whatnot, then tune in tomorrow. I'll be live for some Legend League attacks, and we will go into the top 100 and whatnot. And that is that. It's 1:15 a.m., guys. It's time for me to call it a night. So, yeah, if you've been hanging out this whole time, I appreciate you seriously. And, yeah, take care and peace.